Do you live in a world where competition is frowned upon? All people are treated equally, and no one is allowed to fail. Well, neither do we. But there's a good chance our children do. It's part of a nationwide effort to make all children feel special, feel good about themselves above all else. And you see it everywhere, from the classroom to the ball field. So what's wrong with that, you may ask? According to John Stossel, a lot.
Things are different in classrooms these days. Now when kids sing about heroes, they're not thinking about Abe Lincoln. They're singing about themselves.
Can you tell us what a warm fuzzy is?
Time once spent on reading and writing now goes to things like giving warm fuzzies, also known as compliments.
I like your hair.
Me.
Just one of many activities designed to make kids feel special.
I'm one of a kind.
If not conceited.
Today I'm selling a super duper fabulous fantastic thing. Me.
It's called the self-esteem movement.
I have a lot of talent.
It's based on the premise that since successful people seem to have high self-esteem, then if we teach self-esteem, we'll get successful people. That would be reasonable
I'm happy to be me.
if it worked. But even after doing this for more than 20 years,
We are happy. You are you.
no one's been able to prove that it does work. And they've tried. California spent 3 years and $750,000 on the task force to promote self-esteem. But this study they initiated failed to show that self-esteem courses led to achievement. Some parents are getting worried.
They were telling me as a teacher to a parent that it didn't really matter whether a child could spell, just so long as they felt good.
So some kids are feeling good about themselves,
They
but
feel-
they're not learning?
That's right. That's right. Exactly.
Yet school systems keep paying big money to pump up everyone's self-esteem.
What if everybody in this school basically had the thought, you know, I love myself unconditionally?
Consultants like Bob Moad make as much as $10,000 a day preaching the merits of loving yourself.
And even though you may fail on a test or lose a job, you're not a failure, you're not a loser, because you're not what you do.
We taped Moad in rural Missouri, where he was teaching teachers and students not to be too concerned with talent or achievement.
If you think you need to prove worth through your achievement, you're walking on a real thin ice. And talent's so overrated.
Kids like the message. I talked to this group in New York.
And you come out of these courses and you feel good?
Yeah.
Happy?
Yeah.
Good about yourself?
Yeah.
These three attend self-esteem classes 20 minutes every day.
And you learned a song or something? Can you do it for me?
Hey, look me over. I'm proud to be me. My perception of myself is strong as it can be.
Fourth grader Melissa Nappi says the course made her proud of herself.
At the beginning of every assembly, we look at our hands and go, nobody else has these hands, these are your hands. Even your right and left are different.
And why does that make you proud?
It shows that you're special in a way.
Gee, I'd think you were special if your right and left hands were the same. But making kids feel special has become so important that many schools now avoid anything that might make anybody feel bad. Competition's often a dirty word. Many schools have eliminated honor rolls because the other kids might feel bad. Some schools won't give out D's or F's, and getting good grades is easier. 20 years ago, only a fourth the students heading for college had an A or B average. Today, SAT scores are lower, but 3/4 of the kids have A or B averages.
This coddling goes on outside classrooms too. In kids' soccer leagues, trophies are not just for winners. Everybody gets one.
Is it better if everybody gets an award?
Hey, it's better than getting no award, right?
Well, I'm not sure, because the kids getting trophies don't seem as excited about it.
Everybody gets this.
Everybody gets blue.
No champion. Everybody the winner.
Many kids told us they like it this way.
You feel good, no matter what. You came in last, you get a trophy, you feel good.
9-year-old Eric Grandmason took a self-esteem course and told us he learned from it.
There was a little poster up on the wall and it said, mistakes are beautiful opportunities to learn. If you make a mistake, who cares?
But does he mean it? When we watched him playing goalie and being scored on, it sure looked like he cared. Eric plays here in the Massachusetts Youth Soccer League, which has decreed not just that everyone gets a trophy, But in tournaments among kids under 10, no score will be kept. No winners. But someone's in denial here because it's clear that the parents think there are winners. And the kids think there are winners. Some coaches say the policy's silly.
It's not really what life's all about. Life's not about everybody being equal. Telling them that they can't keep scores, silly. Take that away, you're taking the meat and potatoes away from life.
Of course, giving up some meat and potatoes would be worth it if it helped the kids learn or do better in life. But now we know that not only is there no proof that minimizing competition helps the kids, there's now evidence that telling everybody they're great may actually hurt them.